4-2 Warrior win over the Everett Silvertips. Back at home, first time in October. James Gallo, Derek Kletzel in the Golden West Trailer and Equipment broadcast booth. We head downstairs for the Magri Coaches Show with assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff. And Curtis, I think we have to start by asking about tonight's first star. They were chanting his name in the third period. A comment on your goaltender, Josh Benini.
Yeah, rightfully so. I thought he was excellent tonight. I thought by far the best player on the ice, and first real taste and first start in the Western League. I thought he was spectacular. He made a lot of big saves, especially in the third period. There's a lot of dangerous scoring chances and pucks around the net, and he's a battler. I think you could see his athleticism and his compete level in there was nonstop from the beginning of the game. So extremely happy, extremely proud for Joshua to get that first win under his belt.
Nobody can predict, but did you guys have a sense or a feeling of practice leading in this week that he was capable of such a performance?
Yeah, he's worked hard. Like he obviously had that injury to start coming off summertime in a training camp, and it never really seemed to bother his confidence or anything in between his head. He just competes, and that's what we saw when he got back into practices, and especially in the last week or so too. He's just been competing, working his tail off, making sure he's ready to go for when his name's called, and I think we saw that from him tonight.
The only thing bigger than his game might have been the smile after the game. Fan favorite early here.
Yeah, he earned it. He earned it. I was really happy for him. I just saw him in the locker room here too. Big smile in the locker room, and I think all the boys know that without him, maybe it's a bit of a different game today. So all the chance, everything's well deserved, and I'm excited to see what he could do here moving forward.
Magri Coaches Show with assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff. You said compete a lot when talking about Josh Benini, but the rest of the team competed hard here tonight. Is that the way you would describe it?
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't say it was our best game. I thought there was a lot of areas that we were a little bit sloppy in. But I think, at the end of the day, regardless how you get the job done, you got to make sure that everyone's working till the final buzzer. And I think, we played with a little bit of desperation there. And obviously Everett was bringing it. They're one good hockey team over there. So, I was just happy for our guys that we were able to stick with it, get the job done. I think a lot of guys know we need to clean up here moving into tomorrow. And, but at the end of the day, we got the job done. So we have to be okay with that.
When you talk about cleanup, is that kind of the second period that you're identifying? Because Derek had talked about in the broadcast, just the second period, maybe a little more turnovers, especially in the defensive zone, maybe not as clean, not as free-flowing as we saw back in the first period.
Yeah, again, we talk about turnovers often, especially red zone turnovers through the neutral zone. I think we saw that again today. I think there was a few too many times where, we were maybe spooked by the puck a little bit and not making sure our stick was on the ice ready to receive a puck or making ourselves available. And, a quick transition team like Everett, they come back quickly. So certainly puck management is going to be a key issue here for us, making sure that we tidy that up for tomorrow and then we give ourselves another chance here to get 2 points.
Almost just following up on that is, you guys got a lot of veteran players, but a lot of young guys that haven't seen a lot of quality minutes, I guess, in the league. They've been around, they've learned a lot. But do you think sometimes doing the easy play instead of making the fancy play is what's going to have to happen moving forward?
Yeah, it's sometimes the game has to be boring. And I think sometimes we have to be okay with a boring game and staying structured and not overcomplicating things. I think so far this season, where we really got ourselves into troubles when we're stubborn with our structure and when we're trying to make too many cute plays, on entries or through the blue line. So I think for us, we need to be able to make sure that we clean that up. I talk about that often too, not being too stubborn. And, we have to just stick to the details. And again, like I said, boring hockey is effective a lot of the times.
We noticed that you were down a man partway through the game. Any comment on Braden Sherman?
Yeah, well, he's, you notice when he's not out on the ice, that's for sure, especially in the D zone, being able to lug pucks. So got a little bump here. Not quite sure yet what the status will be on him, but hopefully he's back here for tomorrow.
Magri Coaches Show with assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff. Congratulations on the win. Good luck tomorrow against Saskatoon.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.